First, you're going to step on up to your trampoline nice and easily.
Don't be scared.
Remember, you're less than a foot from the ground, so
Right.
no problem. And you'll feel that automatically it's a much more dynamic surface than the ground. So you might want to like shift side to side a little bit, kind of get your bearings. But when you feel comfortable, give yourself a little mid bounce here.
And remember, you can bounce all the way to the outside of the trampoline, so don't be scared. Let your feet move a little bit, kind of get familiar with all the different areas. It's a lot bigger than you think it is. Plus, good news, this thing will never tip over. Watch, I'm standing on the edge of it. You're gonna be totally fine and safe the whole time. Trust me.
So not only can your legs move side to side, but you can also turn your body in different planes of motion. And you'll start to feel, even as you're just bouncing up and down here, how your muscles negotiate your landing. So you almost feel that your stabilizing muscles kind of catch you as your big muscles are really holding you in place. Your core should be working the whole time. So every time you land, you should feel your belly button zipping up and in towards your spine and up towards your ribs. So now that you're a little bit more comfortable, bring yourself down to about shoulder width apart. You're going to let your feet go flat. We're going to start our warm up. Sit your hips back into a squat and then press up nice and tall. So keep repeating this. You're going to send your hips back far enough from the side view. It should look like you're reaching for a chair that's way far behind you. Your knees fall right on top of your heels. Your core is pulled up and in. Shoulders are back. And you should have a nice long diagonal spine here.
I feel the burn.
Yes. So this could be an exercise that you just do for toning purposes. You don't even have to use it in cardio necessarily. But
we're gonna.
We're going to. So after this, you're going to bring yourself up and just rock yourself side to side here. So roll through your feet. Let your knees bend. Your body's in a more upright position here. You should feel that your feet start to release a little bit because it is important that you get your feet warmed up for this as well.
Stretching out those ankles a little bit, getting familiar with moving from side to side on the trampoline on either leg.
One leg is stabilizing in each side. We look good. We should like take this on tour or something. So after that, find your center of gravity again. Use your core to help you pull up one knee in front of you and then switch to the other side. So you're flexing your hip here.
If you're like me, finding your balance at first is a little bit challenging. Woohoo, little wobbles. But use your abs. Those will help you always. If you need a little extra help, you can always have your hands out to the side. That'll help balance you.
And keeping a soft bend in your standing leg rather than locking out in your joint will make it a lot easier for you as well.
Woo!
So yeah, if you catch yourself, good work. Feel like your head is reaching up to the ceiling. Let's go for 2 more of these.
Yeah, 2 more, whatever. You look great.
Hips should feel nice and open after this. And then come back to center from here. Our last thing, you're just going to keep your hips stable and facing front. Open and twist to one side and then switch to the other. It's really important that you're not swinging in your knees here, but rather keeping your body nice and square in the hips and then open and twisting through your chest, rotating in your waist. You should feel your core, you should feel your chest opening, because even though it looks like it's mostly your lower body working here, when you're bouncing on the trampoline, you want to engage everything from the belly button and below, and then use the belly button and up to kind of assist the movement, burn more calories, all that good stuff.
Everything I love.
Let's go 2 more of these. And breathe, release.
Great.
So you can keep going in those movements if you need to feel a little bit more limber, more comfortable. But we're going to get you more familiar with just some simple bouncing movements that we're going to go through in our sequencing.